Hello everyone, Tina here. I hope your day is going wonderful. Thank you so much for joining me. Today we are going to take a look at everything that is in the Spellbinders card kit of the month for December 2021. This month's card kit is called Beauty is Everywhere. And we are going to open it up and take a look. Before I do jump in, I do want to let you know, I did already do some die cutting with the dies in this month's kit, so I already know kind of what's in here as far as the dies go. And I'm also doing it not really a live video, but a real-time video versus doing a voiceover because it's going to save me a little bit of time. And I'm actually pre-recording this because I'm on a holiday, so for Thanksgiving. So I thought this would be just a little bit quicker, but I'm excited to share with you this month's card kit. I was missed last month's card kit, and so I'm super excited about this one. So let's take a look at the kit this month. This is what your kit will look like when it arrives. And first, you get a cover sheet. This is your cover sheet. It tells you everything that's in the kit, and then it gives you 3 inspirational projects, and it looks like it's vintage, guys, and I haven't did a vintage kit in a while. This is so pretty. If you're on the reverse side, it gives you a step-by-step tutorial on how to create this card. There's steps 1 through 6, and it tells you basically what to die cut, and I can tell that the dies this month are gorgeous. So well, I die cut them out, so I know they're gorgeous. We're going to set this aside, and we're going to take a look at first at our cardstock. I like to take this. This kind of sets the color palette for the kit. Lots in here. Okay, you get your 8.5 by 11 sheet of gold mirror, and then you get some colored cardstock sheets. You get a bright, like a Kelly green. You get a blue or a pink that's like a fuchsia. It looks like a tan or a neutral, a taupe almost, a rose pink, a black, a white, a pale blue, and an orange. So this looks like red, but it's actually orange. So you get a pretty good variety of colors. I'll set this down here. Okay, next, of course, you get your 10 cards and 10 envelopes. These are V-flap envelopes. You get 10 of them. I love that. And then you also get your card bases, which are A2 in size. They have a little bit of texture to them. They're on a lighter weight side. At least for my cardstock, they're a lighter weight. I use these for my 10 cards, but they are a little bit on the lighter weight. By the time I layer them, they're heavyweight. Okay, next, let's see. We're going to take a look at the 6x6 paper pad. Let's open this up. I open this up, and then I like to use my scissors and just trim off the top. Because when I make my 10 cards, I like to put my paper back in that envelope. But look, yes, it's vintage. Tone on tone. Look at this, how pretty this is. You get a black scripty, which I really love. You get a newspaper print with roses on it. That's really pretty too. Another pretty floral. Tone on tone. Love the brick. You get a real pretty print. This actually has almost like a iridescent smooth shimmer to it. You can kind of see it in the light. You get like a black distressed. That's a really pretty black and white flower. That's a real pretty print. Ooh, look at this one, guys. This one has that iridescent clear embossed kind of a look. Let me see if I can hit the light. You can see the stripes. It's in between the colors. This one does too. A map, more kind of a vintage looking paper. Oh, I like this. Alphabet. That's really pretty, guys. Which is, it kind of is, this one's really pretty too. And then does it repeat itself after this one? This one looks like vintage wallpaper. But that is your paper, these are all really neutral, muted tones, whereas your cardstock is pretty bold and bright. So I can already tell you I won't use this one, and this one for my 10 cards. I'll probably use these, but not the brights. I like it kind of going with the theme here. But I'll put this back, and that is your pattern paper. Next, we're going to take a look at our stamp set. This is our stamp set. Beautiful vintage. I'm not going to take it out of the package, but you get a sentiment that says where there is love, there is life. That is really pretty. You get a little silhouette here, and you get butterflies, birds. You get let's celebrate you, home sweet home. So a really nice vintage style stamp set. Okay, there's lots to this kit. Oh my goodness. You get some 3D stickers. And these are layered with foam adhesive. So let's take a look. So you can see the dimension. You see how that's layered on top. Basically, they all have one layer to them, but they're really pretty. So you get a package of those. They're 3D stickers. Then you also get these. These look like they are no layers. They do have foam adhesive on the back, but they are on acetate. It looks like a vellum on acetate. And then there is some iridescent sparkle that looks almost green. And you get a whole package of those, which are really pretty. Next up, we get some frames. You know I love my frames. I like to frame a lot of my projects. And it looks like there's quite a bit in here. But you get 3 square ones. And then you get 3 photo frames. These coordinate with your pattern papers. And I bet you they're adhesive backed. And they are. So they're peel and stick, which is lovely. And you get 6 of them in that package. Okay, you get those, and then you get a whole package of die cuts. Now I'm not going through it because I'm not going to do a edit over the unboxing, but there is tons in here, guys. Look how thick that package is. And you do get 2 of each pattern. I can see here that the patterns are doubled up. So 2 of each pattern, lots of sentiments in here, and you get a full package of die cuts. And they all coordinate with your pattern paper, with your 3D stickers at least, and then your photo frames. You get a really, really pretty package. It looks like rose gold and soft pale pink sequins. I love that. And of course you get your double-sided tape. And this is good stuff, guys. Now normally I don't use this in my 10 card 1 kit video, and I don't use it not because it's not good. I don't use it because my tape runner's a lot quicker. And my videos, in real time, my videos for my 10 cards probably take 2 hours long. So I have to condense it. And when I used my tape runner versus this, it just saves me time. So, and then you get some foam tape. Same with the foam tape. This is a little bit thicker than my foam tape, and I like doubling up sometimes, so I don't use this very often too, but this is nice to have in your card kit. Now last but not least, I'm going to grab my little magnetic board, and these are the dies, and I love them. I already die cut everything out. I'm going to show you, because these are the kind that you can use for everything. Okay, you get a border, you get the butterfly, and then you can die cut this out with cardstock, die cut this out with gold, and put color behind it, because this is an insert. So you can create a background, and then add the insert, die cut it out again, and then Actually, I didn't do that. I'm going to have to do that right now. But you get flowers that are layered, three layers for this flower, background layer and then the flower center. This looks funny because it's just the body of the butterfly. I don't know if you guys can see it. You're like, where's the antenna? But the neat thing is the antenna is actually built in to the wings. So that's super neat. You get a real pretty leaf, detail leaf, and then you also get some single leaves, 4 single leaves on this die. Now, I'm going to take this one and run a background through it. And I think I'm going to use the gold cardstock to do that, to show you how pretty this is. Okay, I'm going to put everything aside and show you the, let's put these. Oh, these are some bright colors. These go really good actually with your butterflies. So they can coordinate because these are bright too. But let's, since I already die cut these out, I'm going to show you. And the camera is probably shaking, and I apologize for that. But you see how the antenna is attached? Isn't that so neat? So since it is attached, what I'm going to do is die cut out the body too with the gold. So I'll be right back once more. Okay. And I don't know where my tool-in one is, so please bear with me. So we got the body and the butterfly, and then I'm going to bring in everything that I die cut. Okay, isn't that such a pretty border? And you know what you guys could do? Look how pretty that is. I'm going to show you. You can take your gold cardstock. I'm going to trim this down. And how big is it? That's about 1/4 of an inch. Okay, I cut too thin strips. Might be a little too wide. But what you can do is put your gold along the bottom, and that is so pretty. I'm going to show you. Isn't that gorgeous? I think that's so pretty. I'm going to do the same thing to this one. I could probably use a thinner strip, but it's nice too if you like to add dimension and pop up your borders. Okay, isn't that so cool how your gold mirror just keeps its shape? I love that about it. Look at that. That's the fabulous stuff. And they sell the gold mirror cardstock separately at Spellbinders. Okay, so there's your borders. How pretty are these? This is your background. Here's your butterfly. Isn't that pretty? And what you can do is pop it up. Before we pop it up, let's do a little coloring on it though. I'm going to color it in with some Copic markers. Let's see. I'm going to do some messy coloring. You know, I like my messy coloring. So we have a rose pink. We have a darker rose pink. We'll do the whole body here, and then we have a, how about a red? And then we have a darker red. My messy coloring. Okay. But it does create a real pretty butterfly. Okay, and then, kind of missed the spot. Okay. Then what you do is you take your foam adhesive, and there's a big enough spot to where you just need one behind there. And then you put this over the gold. And how pretty is that? Add your, where's my glue at? And I lost my glue pen. Maybe we can use our Journey glaze. Uh-oh. A little too much. But my glue was clogged, so we're doing a quick fix with my Journey glaze. But oh gosh, that's so pretty, guys. Look how pretty that is. So pretty. So you have that and that, and then you have your leaves. Color those in too. Usually you can do your leaves separate. These are okay. Those are your leaves, and then you can do your flowers here. Let's do them on our plastic sheet. I wanted to show you the layers that these do. I'm going to have to zoom in, huh? Okay. Then you have the white ones, but I'm going to go ahead and put these together. And then go ahead. You might need to twist and turn these until they fit on your flower. See the layers. And this one too. Then add a dot, and then you can put your center here, which are very little. That's where your tweezers come in handy. And those are your flowers. Now all you do is can add your leaves. How I like to do is bring my flower to my leaf. Sometimes it's easier this way. And there is the flower. How pretty is that? And then you have this one. If I can flip it around. I hope the okay. There you have those. Really pretty. And then if you want to use this, you can too. We don't need the white body, but I'm going to wipe this off though. But those are your dies this month, guys. Put the lid on so it doesn't dry out. But those are your dies. Gorgeous, gorgeous. And you know what I love about these borders is you could go vertical, landscape. But isn't art though so pretty and stunning? So, and I love that you have some embellishments to go with it, along with your beautiful butterfly. So pretty. That would be pretty on a card by itself. So, that is the Spellbinders card kit of the month for December. It's called Beauty is Everywhere. So, look forward to creating 10 cards with this kit. Thank you so much for joining me. Have a lovely day. We will see you again soon. Bye-bye.